This right here sounds skinny. We trying to eat is what I'm trying to tell you. You dig? You dig? You dig? You dig?
Lose yourself. Now, I know this has always been a website about money and how to make money and paying attention to any and all means to make money. I'm really not against too much of it. You know, I'm always against the illegal stuff because we can be more creative and make the same money. If a cat who could sell dope would sit down and think about selling anything else, he would probably still be okay. If you took the heart and the hustle from selling cocaine and put it into anything else, you know what I'm saying, willing to travel to different states, willing to do anything, meeting new people, you got people with guns, all kind of stuff. If any of these cats who were selling dope took that and legitimized themselves, they would be a damn problem in business because none of these cowards taking them kind of risks. So when I'm talking about losing yourself, man, there comes a time when you know, it's a moral battle you got to fight every day. You know, a woman can get up and be a stripper, and she could say, you know, well, that's the only way I know how to make money. Like she never read a book, like she never couldn't finish school or something. Like it's easier for her to show people her ass and get money, and then instead of actually going to be something and build something. A man could say, all I know in my neighborhood is selling dope. You know what I mean? So what do you expect me to be? Nobody else was doing nothing but selling dope. And me coming from Compton, homie, I know that's a motherfucking lie from day one. And anybody else who grew up in these neighborhoods know that's a lie. Not everybody in the hood is selling dope. It ain't that serious. You know, you don't want the harder road, then say you don't want the harder road and be a man or be a woman and be an adult for once in your life and say it, but don't sit here and make up no shit like it was, you know, this is all I know. Motherfucker, if that was all you know, there would be 100 more strippers coming out of Compton, out of Oakland, out of all the neighborhoods in the whole country. There would be nothing but strippers. There'd be nothing but dope dealers. So when I'm talking about you losing yourself, homie, a lot of people who get pimped and get tricked, you know what I'm saying, they lose themselves in the hustle for the money. They start little by little, you start justifying being more and more of a trick. You justify being more and more of doing more and more bad things in order to get it. This is why most of these motherfuckers end up being burnt out. This is why most of these motherfuckers you never see again. You know what I'm saying? They got short lives, homie. They only been here, they've been on this earth for 18 years, and they still spend 50 to 60 of it behind bars. You dig? So it's something you have to understand, because the hunger and the chase of money, man, will make you think a lot of shit is justifiable. It'll make you demean yourself for other people. It'll make you degrade yourself for other people. It'll degrade your race, you know. You'll start justifying things and saying, well, everybody say the N-word, Freeman, you know, and even though that I know that word is mean, I somehow took that word and transformed it. How the fuck you gonna transform a word, motherfucker? If I keep saying fuck, shit, bastard, bitch, how can I transform bitch to be a better word than what it is? You know what I'm saying? There is no transformation of words. This is just a ignorant person who don't know how to straighten themselves up and be better about their hustle. So instead they get lazy. And when you get lazy, you think of all the stupid things you could say. You know what I'm saying? And you just put these things out here because you want to make money so bad. Who cares if somebody calls you, like, you know, something I'm reading over the Fat Hole Burgers. Who cares if somebody calls you a fat hole? I'm not a fat hole. I just run a place called Fat Hole Burgers. So when they come in here, they're not going to think I'm a fat hole. They're going to think the burgers are a fat hole. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I'm not against baby girl going to get her money right. I'm about my chips too. I just think, you know, sometimes you got to pause. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to pull your coat and let you know when you out of bounds, homie, because you're going to lose yourself. How many times if y'all grew up like me, how many women y'all know who went and started stripping because they needed some money for college or whatever the hell the thing is, right? Like they can't get a loan. Like if they were really in a situation, this is the number one thing. So I said, I don't know if motherfuckers are dumb or they lying. I believe they lying. I came from the same blocks. I come from the same streets. I'm in the same predicament. You know what I'm saying? So nobody said you had to go all the way and apply for Harvard You could have went to community college and paid like about $30 a unit. It's the same damn classes. What difference does it make? You know what I'm saying? What I'm really trying to get at, when you lose yourself, there's always a justification for you being an ass or saying this is where you are. But realistically, homie, you just a loser, man. That's just straight up. That's why you lost yourself. You don't know who you are no more, so you choose to be what other people want you to be. And that could be a prostitute, homie. That could be you acting like a goddamn clown. That could be you embarrassing your family, your race, your kin, your friends. You know what I'm saying? That could be you going to jail. That could be you getting shot in the head and shit for trying to be a gangbanger and false flagging out here on these streets, homie. It can be a whole bunch of shit you lose yourself in for the sake of trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure y'all young cats understand this. It's not that I'm against any angle that y'all do to make money. Like I tell you before, if you out there doing something bad, get in it, win it, bounce out of it. Man, this ain't forever. It's called a hustle for a reason. Until you build a business, a hustle is temporary. A business is forever. You don't see no businesses being made off hustles. You see motherfuckers getting used, tricked, turned out, homie. Right? How many times y'all went to a strip club before and then y'all don't see the girls no more? Where you think they went? You think they saved up enough money to go back to college and go to Harvard and shit? What the fuck you think this is? I don't know who came up with these dumbass angles that motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all really been in the strip club, like I've been around and shit before, you know motherfuckers are doing beyond shaking their asses for money. You know that most of these motherfuckers are prostitutes on the low. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever they have to do. Now, I just used a couple of harsh angles because I want y'all to see that it's a slippery slope about how you see this money game. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to teach you how to be on top of it, not on bottom of it, homie. I'm trying to teach you how to be the owner of it, not the person who got tricked to come in here and lose all their way and their energy. You know, this is why I tell you not to get put on by other motherfuckers. So you don't sit there and write a book for somebody else and he get all the damn praise and you the motherfucker quietly who received $2,000 while he won $10 million. You know what I'm saying? There's a higher level to this hustle, homie. That's why I talk in these ways. I don't talk in that street shit. I might mention the street shit because I know that's where some of y'all motherfuckers are at right now. I might throw in a couple of sayings about some street shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't get the whole picture of it. There's a lot of motherfuckers I grew up with doing, like I always call them, football numbers with this shit. And they go on forever, homie. They not going to come out until their kids are 50. You dig? And they gone. And they thought they can run ahead of the game. They thought they can run and sell dope and do all this shit, and they gone for good. You know what I'm saying? They got to cover up their booty holes in jail, homie. That's what they worried about right now. Now, if you had a choice between, you know, covering up your asshole and not getting fucked in the ass and shit in jail, or staying out here and making minimum wage, I think you would choose minimum wage. But there's always a couple of motherfuckers who lose themselves in the hustle, homie, and think they not going to be the one. How many countless motherfuckers go to jail over dope and shit? How many motherfuckers come out stripping all fucked up? You met these women, homie. This is a dirty talking Freeman to you, homie. I ain't gonna play no dumb shit with you because this is a little bit close to me, man. Because you gotta understand that what you doing is destroying yourself for the sake of some small dope. It's a shame that a motherfucker will go out here and a woman will show her ass and her titties when she can go out and start a small business and make even more money. And have some respect for herself. And don't have to get touched on by motherfuckers she don't like. I have friends who are strippers, homie. This is straight Compton shit you gonna hear. I have friends, I had women that used to come over to my apartment when I was young in the game. And I'm talking about 17, 18, who would come into my apartment and chill at like 1, 2, 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? After I came back from a club and we would just sit down or they fall asleep on my couch. I know what the fuck they going through, homie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little bit closer than most of y'all motherfuckers ever would be. You know what I'm saying? I have friends who are gone for years and shit. Motherfuckers are paralyzed and shit over this dope game. Y'all motherfuckers think y'all invincible on this shit. Y'all been watching a lot of TV. You know what I'm saying? I got people that's, you know, got, like I said, shot in the back and shit look like ground beef coming out their back over gangbanging, homie. All trying to be something that ain't on the up and up, all choosing the wrong angle in life, all because they losing themselves, man. But when we talking on the rise and grind, homie, we always talking money. So I'm gonna keep it in the money point of view, the money angle. See, it's a lot of people. When you get your chips right, homie, there's always opportunity for you to cheat. I'm just saying, it's always out there, homie. It ain't gonna never disappear. You know what I'm saying? The industry I'm in, man, if I do something like that, man, I go to jail straight fed time. This ain't gonna be no light sentence for me. But I've been around motherfuckers in my industry alone who have done some smuggling shit or some other shit, and they gone, man. Now they all did this to make what, a couple of $100? You know what I'm saying? The game I'm trying to teach you, man, there's a way. See, a lot of us come up in that bad area, and we only think the way to make it is to do something bad. We lose ourselves in the hustle of trying to get out of our situation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers will sacrifice who they are, their family, everybody, so they can make $1. So we can walk around forever calling the girl who made the fat hole hamburger place. Now I can call, there go the fat hole that made the fat hole. You don't think motherfuckers are going to be saying that about this motherfucker for the rest of their life? You don't think she should have thought a little bit further down the road on this shit? You know what I'm saying? Don't lose yourself in the hustle, homie. We all trying to make money, man. I'm with you 100% on this shit. But you gotta have some pride in yourself, man. And when we step out here, we step out as a man. We step out as a woman. You don't see nobody else doing this shit. Hugh Hefner is out here pimping women for Playboy magazine. He made the magazine to pimp women, to show you some white girl titties so you can fucking jack off to them and he can make some money. He over here pimping white girls so your trick ass can get off on pictures. That's the game he running, homie. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfucking girls are so stupid, they lose themselves on being on TV so everyone, on a magazine so everyone can think, oh, she's a Playboy model. Man, she tricking, homie, and homeboy above is pimping her. Pimping her and giving her a little bit of fame and giving her some money while he sold 1 million magazines. Understand the game, homie, that we in. Understand what this real money we talking about so you don't get caught up in trick shit when you get out here. Don't lose yourself trying to be something for other motherfuckers. Pay attention to what the money really look like. Because you don't see everybody naming their places Fat Hole Burgers. You dig? You don't see a lot of motherfuckers doing that, do you? You don't see them coming up with a whole bunch of derogatory names to name their companies. So you can't just sit here because you think there's a whole bunch of ignorant people who support ignorance that this shit is somehow right. You know what I'm saying? It's a good example of this shit, man. A strip club will call itself a gentleman's club instead of calling itself a titty bar. When they could call itself a titty bar, they could hand you a flyer when you walk in that motherfucker and say free pussy and free drinks. Right? I mean, that appeal to the motherfucker coming in the strip club to trick off his dough. Why don't they do that? Because they won't even stoop to the level of being so crass and so out of bounds with their chips that you're going to get the idea that anything goes in their place. Now, why would they do that? Right? When I was rolling through Tijuana, man, when I was about 17, 18, we were out there on the streets one night. And it was some, you know, we rolling by some strip clubs or whatever. And then all of a sudden, motherfuckers are yelling, free pussy, free pussy. It's like the only English they knew. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming in there with about 10 other dudes. We all in there, some other motherfuckers from the Navy down in San Diego. And they just, whatever they got to do to sell themselves to make money. That's what prostitution is about. They lose themselves in the middle of trying to make chips. Is the pussy worth 100? I guess it is. Is the blowjob worth 50? I guess it is. You know what I'm saying? There will always be a market for you to fuck yourself over in this game, homie. There will always be room, and somebody will come along and make you feel good about it, like, oh man, I'll do anything to make money. Will you, motherfucker? Well, go be a male prostitute over on Sunset or Hollywood Boulevard, homie. How far are you willing to go? A lot of motherfuckers don't get it. When you in charge of shit, you in charge of shit, homie. You not subject to trick ass moves, homie. You gotta start thinking of yourself as being powerful. Either you gonna be the pimp or you gonna be the one getting pimped. I don't talk to you in no getting pimped and I hope I can find a way around the pimp to stash a couple of more dollars in my pocket. I don't talk to you about no trick shit like that, man. That just ain't coming out my mouth, man. Don't lose yourself in trying to make this money, man. You know what I'm saying? Get on out here, do it the right way, build something. Don't let nobody stop you from your hustle. A lot of motherfuckers will get lost in this game. A lot of motherfuckers have got lost in this game. A lot of motherfuckers don't know how to stack and build. A lot of motherfuckers go outside and trick $4,000 or $5,000 on some girl, trying to show them that they got money. You don't have to show a motherfucker nothing when you really got it, homie. We got it, we walk with it, we live it. You dig what I'm saying? Now, most of these motherfuckers don't got it. Right? Somebody has been trying to teach you how to trick, homie. That's the whole game of this shit. Somebody has been deliberately telling y'all motherfuckers to come out here and get a house and be $400,000 in debt, to go buy a Mercedes-Benz, to be another $100,000 in debt, to send your kids to private school so you can be another $100,000 in debt, so you can be a slave to the motherfucker, so every dollar you make from your hustle, from your business, from your job, goes to pay off Bank of America. Motherfucker, do you see what they doing? You know what I'm saying? This is the game they're playing. So you can lose yourself. So your whole life, 80 years of your life, and the only thing you gotta show for it is you old, decrepit like your grandma, motherfucker, sitting on a porch with her house breaking down because she spent 80 years of her money-making life, homie, fucking giving it to somebody else. I'm trying to teach you how to build shit. I'm trying to tell you how to get in position where these dumb motherfuckers give it to you. This is the hustle. This is the way, motherfucker. These dudes don't know what the hell they talking about. That's why they never have it. And why the dudes who have it never fucking tell it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't go out here tricking like everybody else, trying to act like this is a good thing. You young motherfuckers gotta wake up, homie. We came here to be men, to be kings, to dominate, to own shit, to run shit. Everything else is fucking a sucker, homie. Unless we get to that point of building for ourselves and starting to open up our own business, everything else is a negative. You dig? You make $100,000 for these motherfuckers. All they giving back to you is $35,000. You losing. And you're going to keep losing for the rest of your motherfucking life. And if you open your eyes and look at your parents, your grandma, your neighbor, that cop, that bus driver, all these bitches on the street, homie, they losing. Because they lost themselves in the hustle. They don't know how to stack and build and create something. Don't lose yourself and sell yourself short in this money game, homie. And I swear to God, homie, if I'm gonna always speak out against it, because when I see trick shit, I gotta identify trick shit. I don't give a fuck how many motherfuckers feel it's comfortable or it's a good thing. It ain't never been a good thing for you to sell yourself out on this game. Nobody else does. The motherfuckers who run it don't. You know what I'm saying? The dude who can buy furniture from Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic for $10, you know what I'm saying, doesn't go and buy furniture for $100,000 once he knows that, does he? Nah, because once you got the game in your hand, homie, we never go back to being a trick. We never go back to being a customer. We never go back to being a sucker. We don't justify that shit at any point. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a lifestyle ain't spending all your money so you can look like you rich. A lifestyle is fucking spending your life getting the money so you can be it. We walk it, we talk it, we breathe it, we eat it. You understand me? We sleep on it, motherfucker. That's the game we in. Don't lose yourself trying to, learning how to sell out so you can make a $50,000. If all you want out of $50,000 is man, motherfucker, save $1,000 a year, your bitch ass will end up in the same place as your grandma and them. I don't mean to be disrespectful to a lot of y'all kin, homie. I'm just telling you. The ways that other people have been telling us to make this money has been full of motherfuckers getting dicked and tricked. You know what I'm saying? And that's the game they in. Now what the fuck we gonna do? Now that you know this, are you gonna go down the same path so you can make sure motherfuckers understand, oh man, I got money? Yeah man, now a whole bunch of people coming to my place because I named it some dumbass name that's demeaning to you. And again, I'm not against baby girl for going out there and getting her money, man. This is when doing for self goes wrong, motherfucker. You need to know when an example comes up of when doing for self goes wrong. We can make burgers like any other person. We can farm, we can build shit, we can do furniture, we can do car companies. Motherfucker, we don't have to sell ourselves, we don't have to demean ourselves to do any of that shit. Somebody been teaching you to fucking dance and be entertaining the motherfuckers to get your money. We came here to be killers, homie, and if you don't want to kill, you will be killed. That's the game we in. Don't lose yourself in this money. Don't sell yourself out for it. Stack, build, become the king of this shit, own your shit. And if you don't know how, motherfucker, rewind your tape to podcast one to rise and grind, because I'm going to definitely tell you how to be the owner of your shit. I ain't telling you how to get around a whole bunch of bitches so you can look like it, partner. Next time.